Sections from the Occupational Health and Safety Act. The right to refuse dangerous work is found in Part 3 of the Act, entitled Dangerous Work and Disciplinary Action. Section 17, subsection 1 provides. In this section, undue hazard in relation to any occupation includes a hazard that poses a serious and immediate threat to the health and safety of a person. Subsection 2 provides, subject to this section and section 5, a worker may refuse to work or to do particular work at a work site if the worker believes on reasonable grounds that there is an undue hazard at the work site, or that the work constitutes an undue hazard to the worker's health and safety, or to the health and safety of another worker or another person. Under subsection 3, when exercising a right to refuse to work or to do particular work under subsection 2, a worker shall ensure, as far as it is reasonable to do so, that the refusal does not endanger the health and safety of any other person. Subsection 4 provides that a worker who refuses to work or to do particular work under subsection 2 shall promptly report the refusal and the reasons for it to the worker's employer or supervisor, or to another person designated by the employer or supervisor. Subsection 5 provides that an employer who receives a report under subsection 4 shall, as soon as possible, inform the Joint Health and Safety Committee, if there is one, or the Health and Safety Representative, if there is one, of the report. Subsection 6 provides that the employer may require a worker who has made a report under subsection 4 to remain at the work site and may assign the worker temporarily to other work assignments that the worker is reasonably capable of performing. Subsection 7 provides that a temporary assignment under subsection 6, if there is no loss in pay, is not disciplinary action for the purposes of section 18. Under subsection 8, it provides, if the employer does not remedy the alleged undue hazard immediately, the employer shall, after discussing the matter with the worker who refuses to work or do particular work under subsection 2, immediately inspect the alleged undue hazard. Subsection 9 provides that the employer required to inspect under subsection 8 shall take any action necessary to remedy any undue hazard, or ensure that such action is taken. Under subsection 10, it provides that when a worker has refused to work or to do particular work under subsection 2, the employer shall not request or assign another worker to do the work until the employer has determined that the work does not constitute an undue hazard to the health and safety of any person, or that an undue hazard does not exist. Under subsection 11, on completing an inspection under subsection 8, the employer shall prepare a written report of the refusal to work, the inspection, and the action taken, if any, under subsection 9. Under subsection 12, it provides the employer shall give a copy of the report completed under subsection 11 to the worker who refused work under subsection 2, the Joint Health and Safety Committee, if there is one, and the Health and Safety Representative, if there is one. Under subsection 13, it provides that if a worker who receives a report under subsection 12 is of the opinion that an undue hazard still exists, the worker may notify an officer. Under subsection 14, it provides where the employer becomes aware that a notification to an officer was made under subsection 13, the employer shall advise any other worker that the employer assigns to do the work in writing of A, the first worker's refusal, B, the reasons for the refusal, and C, the reason why, in the opinion of the employer, the work does not constitute an undue hazard to the health and safety of any person, or that an undue hazard is not present. Subsection 15 provides an officer who receives a notification under subsection 13 shall investigate the matter and prepare a written record of the investigation and the officer's findings, and shall give the Joint Health and Safety Committee, if there is one, the Health and Safety Representative, if there is one, the worker, and the employer a copy of the record. Under the heading where disciplinary action prohibited, Section 18 provides that no person shall take any disciplinary action against a worker by reason of that worker acting in compliance with this Act, the regulations, the OHS Code, or any order issued under the Act. Under the heading Disciplinary Action Complaint, Section 19, subsection 1 provides a worker who has reasonable cause to believe that the worker has been subjected to disciplinary action in contravention of Section 18 may file a complaint with an officer within 180 days after the alleged contravention occurs, but not afterwards.